Hello, I'm Larry Sprankle. I'm the general manager at the Altoona Shoe Fly store. Um, I've been here for 17 years, and it's a retail setting. We sell shoes and some apparel and things like that, but I'm also a certified podorthist. So we help people with biomechanical problems with their feet and in a lot of ways help change people's lives. So I really decided to enter this profession because I like helping people. I like meeting new people every day. And in a retail setting, you have that opportunity daily. Each day we're open, our doors are open. Someone new walks through, or even someone we've waited on before or taken care of before. They come back through these doors, and you build relationships over many years. So ironically, I haven't always worked in this field. Prior to retail and retail management, I actually was a machinist for 17 years. And throughout that time frame, I ran lathes and mills, and I was in a manufacturing background. But locally, that whole business model kind of changed locally. So I was able to go back to college, and I did, and I took some management courses and just furthered my career, and that's how I ended up coming to retail. I really feel like in this field, a lot of different variables to help, someone who's choosing to go into retail. With education, I would certainly say something in interpersonal skills because you're dealing with many different personalities, whether that's employees, coworkers, but also, the consumer coming through the doors. So it's important for that. Um, Obviously, math and English. I mean, you got to be a communicator. Another thing that would be extremely important would be computer-related database. In any retail setting, whether it's shoes or clothing, restaurant, you're always bringing inventory in the back door. So out the front door, that product's going back out. So we would keep a database of not only inventory, but we would also keep a database for customers. So that's really important. I think one of the things I enjoy most about my job is, I have an opportunity to meet new people every day. I'm a people person. And the other positive of that is that, we get to help people in some sense. Um, as one of the podorthists in this store, we'll have someone will come in and they'll have a foot problem, and we may need to address it. So I'm able to help make corrections biomechanically that can help encourage better performance for them while they're walking. And a lot of times, I mean, you're changing that person's life because you've helped them walk better. So I think that's one of the things I enjoy most about my job. That's an ironic question. I mean, I've always had that come up in interview questions. But I mean, I've been here for 17 years, and I really can't think of something I don't enjoy. I enjoy coming to work every day, and I think that's a good target for anyone who's searching for a career. You're young right now, and you're young adults, and you're looking to what am I going to do my next step in life? And it's find something you really enjoy, because if you do, I don't think you'll ever have to answer that question. So I think going forward, 5 to 10 years in retail, I definitely think there's a need for young professionals, sales professionals. Our county and surrounding counties, we used to be a lot of manufacturing and industrial. Now some of those things are coming back, but we're much, we're largely a service industry. So whether it's shoes or clothing, or medical. I mean, there's definitely a need to help serve our our fellow man, and I think that there's opportunities for growth. And 5 years from now, 10 years from now, I think those things are going to be very viable. Um, and not only that, I mean, certainly our manufacturing has becoming stronger too. But I do feel like both of those kind of work hand in hand. But I do feel like there's going to be a lot of growth potential. So I think it's a good question that we have opportunities here at our location. If it's something as of interest for someone to be, to shadow for a day, do I want to be in retail? And pick retail. I mean, is it clothing? Is it shoes? Is it, you know, something that relates to what your interests are? And I think that's very important. And I think if you have the opportunity to reach out to an employer and say, hey, I'd like to shadow for a day. No, I think you're going to find response to that is going to be very positive. We've had people shadow here in the past. They've always been pleasant experiences. And, I would certainly encourage that. If there's a time where you'd like to come in here, certainly set it up with your counselor. And we can try to make that happen on our end. We'll accommodate as well as we can. Paid experiences, we've even done some things like that in the past where we've hired students if we were hiring at the time, kind of a working program where we gave you some training and also maybe to see if this is something that fits you. I mean, you have an opportunity now as a young adult to say where do I see myself fitting in a couple years when I'm in the workforce, or maybe while you're going to college. There's opportunities for you, and I feel like if you can maybe find out where your niche is, I think you can find those opportunities by shadowing somebody or starting that part-time process. But certainly reach out to to local employers. I think you're going to be very happy to find that they're going to be very happy to have you come in and actually shadow. So I really just want to say, thank you for your time today. And I know going forward in your career choices and opportunities that come up, just remember that here locally, there's a lot of great opportunities. And, this area has become a large service industry for our community. And there's a lot of good opportunity here and growth, not just in retail, but whether it's medical or manufacturing. I think you're going to find there's a lot of great opportunities. I want to, thank each and every one of you, but I also want to wish you the best of luck with your future choices, and we look forward to seeing you. I really gonna, let's start over. I think, there's definitely opportunities for me to come up with something to say. And the first one is, can we do this one again? I'm off my game. And I do feel like I would like to do this again because all I hear is that back door.